see this guy riding his suitcase with a motor, an engine inside, electric engine, and it's an EV Chinese car, I think. No, as Germans we of course have to joke about the Chinese EV cars, but they're quite good, I have to say. We also will walk by a Huawei store, so we're gonna check that also out. Yeah, but just look at this street, a lot of scooters. And what do you hear, guys? That's interesting. Nothing, no engines. Quite right. It's all EV scooters. And you can see this. That's not the Apple store, that's a Huawei store. Because you really see the Chinese brands are the biggest thing here. Huawei store, that's actually, it looks like an Apple store. We have it in Europe, but it's actually from Huawei. So let's see about it. I think they also have new models we don't have at home. So Huawei Pro 7 Ultra, Pro 70 Ultra. This looks like an iPhone. Also feels like touch it, bro. But it feels really good. Yeah. I don't think we have this model in the Europe. No, I never saw this. I never saw this before. H70 Ultra. It feels good. You can see all the apps. Every application is different. Yeah, we had to get so many apps we don't have in Europe now. And the thing is, they're all in Chinese. You can translate it, but the translation is sometimes not so accurate. Yeah. So you get duck when you order chicken. 6,999 yuan, Chinese yuan. These are, I think, this is around 1,000 euros actually. But I think this is also the nearest one you can buy. But this looks actually amazing. I have to say, the quality looks really good. Display nice. And I think there's also cars. I don't know if they're from Huawei also, but you can see behind there are cars. Really? Yeah. Well, let's check out the cars. Let's check the cars. Let's check because I think also Xiaomi produces cars also nowadays. So it's really interesting to see.
Produce cars.
Yeah, the car brands you see on the street are not what you know. Guys, and the funny thing is, I'm really into cars. I also worked a lot of time in car industry, and I walk here across the streets, and I think the cars really look sometimes alike than our German cars. But I have to say the quality looks quite good on the first sight, and also like quite luxurious, especially this one. I never saw those type of models in Germany, to be honest. First time I see this. That looks cool, huh? Guys, look at this one. That one is crazy. We just ask a worker. This is a Aito, and it's a hybrid car. It's, I think, the undercar brand from Huawei, and it has actually 1,300 kilometers reach, and it costs 80,000 euros. Yeah, so that's quite affordable. And look at this. What is this on top here? This is a camera, and I have to say the interior looks quite crazy. I never saw those kind of models driving in Germany, so that's quite interesting for me to see. And yeah, they have just all these funny features. But you also see the Apple store is even bigger than the Huawei store. So there's a big demand also for the Western products. You really see it, especially in this street. There's like a lot of Western brands and everything. And the Apple store is actually a huge one. And also full. Yeah. I think it's like 50-50. And I think this is all Chinese anime, so there's actually a big anime scene also, but a lot of anime also gets produced in China, and of course that is in Chinese, so it's a whole different thing. I think this is like really a geeky mall here, and there's everything, but these are all Chinese, I think. So let's see if there are also some Japanese animes, or if it's like all Chinese. That's cool. That's so cool. Let's check out this mall. I think it's a pure anime mall. This is in it. From One Piece. Really nice action figurine. I really thought this was mainly in Tokyo, but I think China is also into anime, guys. So this is Zoro, but in a new drip. Look at this Zombie Luffy in all the gears. I swear I know nothing about this. The only thing I watch is Pokemon and Digimon. You can see there's the Hinata cosplay. There are a lot of cosplays. This is Naruto. This is Hinata from Haikyuu. there's a lot of cosplayers actually here. I thought this was really a big Japanese thing, but it seems like
Look at
the
them.
Chinese guys.
Look at
The Chinese guys also.
Is this the style, man?
But I think these are all Chinese ones because I've never seen them anywhere, and it's more like books. Maybe from Genshin Impact. I don't know. She has red eyes.
She has red eyes.
Contact lenses. For Nick, this is a culture shock. He doesn't evolve with the culture at all.
Cat coffee. I think that's a cat coffee. No, I saw this only on
I
TikTok.
saw it. I never saw it in real life. Guys, what is that? How many cats?
One cat break out. He break out of the jail.
Whew, guys, it's getting quite hot. So I think that's enough Nanjing shopping road for us. We're now heading into the metro station because the Shanghai metro is also really interesting. There's so much going on there and it's quite affordable. So we're gonna show you the metro system here in China.
Okay, that's the metro system, guys. Don't know what is here.
Fortunately, you can put it on English, so it's not a big problem. And
That's good.
we have to get it via this way. But you can actually also do everything over Alipay. But because Nick's phone is not working, we can't get 2 tickets over the app because it tracks like your location.
It's so insane that I'm completely banned. I'm shadow banned from the Western world media, and Noah is
I can access
completely
everything.
inside.
Yeah.
So a little bit random, guys. But anyways, we have to get through.
to the People Square.
People Square.
And it's free
one.
for 1 ticket, but we need 2. And you can see here again Alipay for everything.
With the code.
You just scan the QR code. I scan the QR
And
code.
it's so easy going.
And it gets paid. And then we get really normal tickets, but most of the guys just do everything with cell phone here, like always. And then we're gonna show you the
But
metro.
if you have no cell phone like me basically now, you're done. We had one guy who came up to us, also a foreigner, and said like, guys, my internet went off, I'm lost. He cannot do anything. So I think even older people need to get a system like this. And this is the metro card. And another thing is there are everywhere cameras in every room, even outside in the parks. It's like crazy. You never see something like this before. And here's the security check. You have to put your bags. Same like in India, we know that from India. And when you made your way through the security, here are these barriers. And then you just basically scan your card here. And you can... Oh, oh shit. Wow. Whew. Okay, we made it. That's the barriers, guys, same like we saw already in other countries. And here you got the entry points and the exit points, so you just wait here. And people are actually doing that. People following the rules, huh?
It's really organized, and I really also like all the signs here.
It's in English. We can also read everything and get along, huh?
Yeah, we can get around, but you don't talk to people here. That's what we noticed after one day.
It's weird.
Everything is via cell phone. They can't speak English. You don't interact with people.
Yeah. Even when you go to the coffee and you order with the barista, you order with phone, you pay with phone, and there's no talk. So here comes the train. Let's enter. And it's also nice AC, so that's really nice. And everywhere are cameras, so quite interesting.
So guys, quick entry session, and see takes place. Unfortunately, it's always quite crowded, but it's really nicely organized, and we always have to only drive like 2 or 3 stations because we're quite near to city center. So that's actually quite nice, and the system is really nice. You can see, not so full for Monday. I like it. So we now have to change to line 1 in the metro system, especially here at People Square. It's huge. It's like on 3 different layers, and there's so much. It's so much to walk. So it's really amazing. The system is great, really, and you really have affordable rates. So we have to walk for quite a while to line 1 to get to our area, and then we're gonna show you around at the Shanghai railway station. You can see
That's how 25 million people looks like.
yeah, it's a big city, and it's not even rush hour, guys. I think it's like 14, so all the people are working and it's still quite full.
Let's line up now.
You have to line up here, but somehow some people don't accept it.